Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Bone Podcast, where we discuss all things crypto markets. That includes majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Memecoins, and of course, NFTs. Today, we're going to discuss the continued chop in the crypto market. We're going to talk about Kraken's massive valuation and raise, and MegaETH surprise announcement, mainnet going live a little earlier than expected. Thank you all for listening today. If you're listening on Twitter Spaces, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a bookmark. If you're feeling generous, give us a retweet. If you're listening over on YouTube, drop a comment. Let us know what you are trading today. And if you're watching on Zora, let us know what you are doing. We're going to be looking at some of our listeners today, maybe checking out their pages, maybe buying some of their tokens. Who knows? Who knows? The world is your oyster over on Zora, having a ton of fun streaming there each and every day. I'm joined today by Kix and Easy. Kix, thanks for hopping on yesterday. How you feeling today?
Feeling great, man. I know a lot of people out there are probably worried, where's my nose strip at? I'm wearing nose strips every night. You can still see the kind of the glue on it. I've just started to get a red rash here. So I'm working on trying to just minimize the amount of time I'm wearing it, keeping that nose skin healthy.
Yes. So I have some tips because I wear glasses during the day and a CPAP mask at night for sleep apnea. And there's a lot of pressure right on the bridge of the nose there. So a little bit of Vaseline every now and then, keep that moisture locked in. That'll help during the day. And then
I like that. Just get it real lubed up. Your glasses ever slip down because of the Vas?
I try to do it in the evenings where I'm not like moving around as much.
Okay. I like that. Just lube up that nose, dude.
Yeah, a little nose lube.
What else do you use that Vaseline for?
Butts mainly, kids' butts. Try to have different Vaselines for each one.
I love it, dude. What's up, Easy? You look good, man.
What up?
Growing out a little mullet?
Little mullet action.
You look good, man. Missed you.
How are things?
Good, man.
Real talkative bunch we have today. We have a lot to cover today. Kix.
Sorry, I'm like editing a video as well right now that I wanted to try to finish before this.
You're good, bro. We got this shit, dude.
Let's do a little weather report, Kix, and then we'll dive into it.
I fucking love to do a weather report. I also have something cool to show you. I'll wait for the right time though. Okay.
Love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is Wednesday, November 19th. The majors are even on the day with Bitcoin hanging around 91K, Ethereum holding over 3K, Solana at 137, hype just below $38. Over the past 24 hours, Kraken raised $800 million at a $20 billion valuation, headlined by a $200 million strategic investment from Citadel. This raise comes on the heels of a massive October with over $40 billion of trading volume and ahead of their plans to IPO in 2026. Look at Kraken coming out, just slaying people. Next up, MegaETH announced Frontier, the official release of their mainnet beta. This launch will contain a curated set of partner applications and on-chain incentives. The on-chain incentives will not yet be turned on, but you can look at them. Finally, it was a big day for Polygon as MasterCard introduced username-based crypto transfers on Polygon, and Revolt integrated Polygon stable payments and Pol staking. That's it for your weather report. Back to you in the studio.
Excellent weather report as always, Kix. Polygon with some big announcements. Haven't heard much out of them recently. Pretty cool to see these Revolut and MasterCard, two big names partnering with them. We do a little work with them. Clemente had a pretty funny video he posted yesterday on his account on a date with a girl, just talking about Polygon. Pretty funny stuff. You'll have to check that one out. A lot to unpack here. $20 billion of valuation for Kraken. This is a pretty big number. I didn't know Kraken was this big. You love to see, though, investment into crypto infrastructure. Any thoughts on Kraken? Any thoughts on these crypto IPOs that we're going to see in 2026? Kicks are easy. Like, do you think these are going to do well? Do you think it's too late?
It's a good question. I'd have to do more research on, Kraken volumes and also what their kind of game plan is. I do think it's great to have multiple winning exchanges for the United States. after FTX went under. It's been mostly just Coinbase. I mean, obviously Kraken's been going around, but my point being is I think it'd be cool to see Kraken continue to succeed and do well, and just for US users to have that optionality.
Yeah, let me take a look. I'm looking over at the block. They say they have the data on exchange volume here. I'm trying to find if I can find Kraken specifically. It looks like Binance is like the lion's share at like almost $1 trillion of monthly volume. Others make up $397 million of volume. So a ton of exchange volume across the board.
But is Kraken the one doing the cool credit card that like PO has?
That's Gemini. Yeah, we work with Gemini. They I actually just got that credit card too. I got
that's Gemini, the leading crypto exchange. Go to bodagos.com/Gemini to sign up for the greatest credit card in the world. Yeah, thank you, Kix, for bringing that up.
No problem, Bob.
Did you get the credit score up high enough, Clemente?
No, I don't think so. I actually just got an email saying my credit score dropped. I don't know what happened.
Never a good email to get. How have you been? How was New York?
New York was good. New York was good. It was busy. It was cold. I actually like New York a little bit more than I usually do. Mom Dami's New York. It was so cold. Now I'm back in Miami. I was like, thank God I'm back.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not gonna waffle back to moving to New York after spending the weekend
there.
there.
Nick and Pio were like, God, it's so good being back in New York, man. Yo, it's so awesome. Yo, people are so much smarter here in New York. Like I'm like, dude, shut up.
Here's the thing: you can catch a what's the direct flight? 3 hours.
Yeah,
you can go up whenever and spend a weekend up there.
Yeah,
and get all of what you love of New York, and then not living there. Because like what they don't remember is like, oh, like the smell in May when everybody takes their dogs out to pee in the morning and you're walking to work and you just smell urine everywhere, or all of the trash loading up because they don't have back alleys in New York. So everyone puts their trash out on the same sidewalk that you walk down.
Or how cold it is between now and April. And it's dark at 4 p.m.
Well, I mean, I think Pio and Nick like that because they go get themselves a little winter snuggle buddy. You know, they're like, hey, girl, you know, I can keep you warm.
Wait, it gets dark at the same time in Miami. You're in the same time zone.
No, Ray.
No, they're closer to the equator.
Yeah, Ray, Geography 101. Come on, check it out.
It's a Mongolian, dude.
Dude, I threw so much trash on the streets in New York. Like I wanted to fit in so bad, so I was just finding garbage to spread out on the street. Like I was picking it up from trash bins and leaving it on the street. And every time I did, I said, "This is Mom Donnie's New York."
Yeah, I actually did
just
too.
to like really help emphasize what was going on.
I took a shit a couple times actually on the street.
I saw that. That was crazy.
Clean up your mess. No, it's communism. You clean up my mess.
Yeah, socialism. We all clean up my mess.
So I just wanted to show something off a little bit real quick. Look at Predict Shark analytics right now. I'm sure a lot of you have been like, hey, can I put Bollinger Bands or MACD on a prediction market? Yes, you can. At Predict Shark.
Let's go.
Like Obama said, yes, you can. Or
yes,
what
you
can.
Say?
Yes, we can.
You want to trade Bollinger Band squeezes? You want to trade MACD curls on prediction markets? Now you can on Predict Shark. We also have a little smart money signal now, just in case you want to know where the profitable whales are. So right here, this is the Fed decrease interest rates by 25 bips. So this one has dropped a little bit, but we still have most of the smart money on the yes. It's working off the ranges. Maybe goes back to the moving average at 0.62. But if you're looking to have some, advanced analytics for all things prediction markets, definitely check out Predict Shark.
PredictShark.io.
Jakes actually did not pay us for that senseless shill. Once again, this is socialism. So if he eats, we all eat.
Exactly, dude. Well, it's free, dude. It's communist. The Predict Shark is free. Yeah,
it's free. It's free.
So we moved into a communist show, so we can do whatever we want now. Anyone?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say slurs.
Proof of Eli in the YouTube says, "Can Predict Shark tell me who's going to win the Rect Invitational at Art Basel?"
Is that a Christmas pillow on your couch?
It is.
Can I
Is
see it?
that a
I got 4.
Is that a
Let me see it.
Polymarket?
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Hold on.
Let's see it.
All right, hold on.
This is fun. This is the best part of the show
You can tell the dude definitely has a girlfriend.
for sure.
One's a Christmas tree. Is that a reindeer?
Break them
I
down.
just want to make it clear, I did not buy these. In fact,
break them down from favorite to least favorite.
favorite. Okay, let's go least favorite first.
Okay.
This is my least favorite. It's like a wiener
dog?
dog pillow.
The dog's
Okay.
your least favorite?
This is my least favorite. Then I go Christmas tree. Christmas tree
Okay.
pillow. Then I go wiener dog. Wiener
Okay.
dog, Santa dog, Santa wiener dog. And then my favorite is Gingy.
So I love Gingy. That's beautiful. So if you want to know what's happening right now, I see 2 things. One is that women are phenomenal counterparties to men, and they just bring joy and culture and stuff to our lives. Also, secondarily, this is what we call marking the territory in a relationship.
Yep.
She knows that if he tries to bring a little side piece over, she's going to know he didn't buy those. So she's marking her territory and saying, stay out of my king's castle.
That's quite literally exactly what she's doing. I also got a Christmas tree in the back, if you can see it.
Oh, a little one. Yep.
I see
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Can't fit many presents under that. I understand that is a bear market.
She
Cole could fit under there.
This lady's already a keeper in my book.
Yep. There you go.
Well, that's interesting. Moving on.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh, how good. So back to cryptocurrency.
Yeah, right. MegaETH introducing Frontier mainnet launching in a beta form a bit earlier. We were thinking this was going to come in January, instead coming in December. Curious set of apps. They're not going to have any of the incentives turned on yet. Basically, trying to break the mainnet is kind of the goal and like test things. So this is going to be interesting. We have that sale that has ended. Tokens are going to be going out with mainnet. I think we're going to get allocations and refunds this week.
You're gonna get it right when the Monad pre-sale ends. They're gonna send you your money back.
Yeah, that makes sense. So this is cool. It's going to be something I'm checking out. I think that there's going to be opportunity. Like anytime there's a new chain, there's always like opportunity early, meme coins, NFTs, whatever. And I think this one is going to provide some of that. So I'll be there day one, looking for meme coins, looking for interesting apps. I think that maybe they don't have incentives for the whole chain on, but there would be incentives on for individual apps during this period. So something to keep your eye out on in terms of on-chain activity. MegaETH launching early December. I'm sure we'll be talking about it more as we get more information. Clemente mentioned the Monad sale on Coinbase. I'm going to take a look at the numbers right now. It still hasn't filled up. $132 million of the 187 currently filled. This sale ends on Saturday. I don't think we've had Easy or Clemente on since we started talking about the sale over on Coinbase. Are you guys participating in this?
Can I, if I'm a Coinbase user?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
You get penalized if you sell it within 30 days, though.
And by penalized, they say, here's the
They
exact
report you to
wording.
the IRS.
We value users who are in it for the long game. Flipping a token, selling or converting soon after buying it could lead to a smaller allocations in future sales.
All right, I'll buy right now. Can I just do it on I have a Coinbase account.
Yeah, if you go to Coinbase, there's like right on the homepage, there's a Monad sale live.
Oh, here we go.
Dinner.
Look at that.
Yeah, so
but
about it.
Start request. I have $850. I'm gonna full port this with my
Love it.
USDC. Is this
Yeah, we talked about
stupid?
this before. No, I think putting something into this is smart. Like remember the plasma sale where everyone who contributed got like some sort of airdrop. B, it's Coinbase's first token launch on this new launch pad. Maybe just being part of it is going to get you better allocation to future sales.
All right,
So,
let's fucking go. Done.
I think having something in here is smart. And
What's
I
the
mean,
worst
right now,
that can happen?
trading, I like how you didn't even look at the price. You didn't like think about like what the token's going to be worth. What was the price, Clemente? Close your eyes.
No, it's 2.5 billion, and it's at 4 billion on Hyperliquid.
Okay.
It's a free 50%, dude. Come on now.
I was
Come on
making
now.
sure you were just like, yeah, man. It's actually down to 3.7 on Hyperliquid right now.
Oh shit. Whatever. Well, do you know what I saw? What that was really stupid was someone being like, "Yo, I heard if you participate in the Monad token sale, you're gonna get a base airdrop." I'm like, dude, stop doing things just because you think you're gonna get an airdrop. It's so stupid. So anyways, I think this thing's gonna sell out, by the way. I saw a bunch of people dunking on it.
Yeah, they always they always sell out like going into the very end. Like we've seen this all sorts of things, like NFT sales, right? Like if it's an open thing and it's like mint ends whenever, like when are you going to see a ton of mints? Usually at the very end, especially if the signals are looking good. There was like this drama about this market where they were saying insiders, scammed a bunch of people on the Solomon pre-sale. And first of all, I just never know why the hell you would put like size on a no on something that people can just send money into. That just makes no sense to me. But secondarily, it was kind of like, yeah, dude, like a lot of times with pre-sales, like the last hour is going to be where you're going to see most of the money flowing in. It's not rocket science here, guys.
I think people are such idiots nowadays, kids.
People are so dumb.
I mean,
I was trying to really sell myself on Monad. So I just Googled, like, does Monad have ZK or quantum proof crypto security? It doesn't have those. Bummer, because I was going to really try to like push that angle, because that's the hot thing right now. Look at Starknet.
Starknet, Zcash, all the above, to be honest. We mentioned Coinbase. We mentioned Monad. I want to look at Coinbase's page. A little letdown. We talked yesterday about them changing their bio to December 17th. They're like, oh no, is this the base token sale 1 month after the Monad token sale? Nope, this is just the quote unquote system update, which is incoming. Product announcements, key business updates, and lots of other cool stuff. They say a new era of Coinbase is beginning December 17th, 2 p.m. Pacific time, live on X. So
aren't they just
for this easy?
Aren't they rolling out prediction markets?
They are.
Coinbase is, even Kraken is, I think. But I think Coinbase is powered by Kalshi EX LLC. So I think they're unlike, if you guys remember when they spent millions of dollars to build their own NFT marketplace and no one fucking used it. Yeah.
Yep.
This time they're taking a much smarter approach and saying, hey, let's just integrate in Kalshi so we have like the liquidity and everything. And then they're probably making revenue on a fee split with Kalshi. So great partnership there.
I saw people being like, yo, oh my God, they're getting into casinos. God, what a bummer. I'm like, dude, everyone else is doing this. Everyone's getting into prediction markets.
But also that take is just so dumb to me. Like I always see like once a week I see a take on the timeline. It's like gambling and 0-day options have destroyed the next generation of people. Like it's like, dude, maybe fucking educate people. Like all of my friends, they sports gamble for entertainment. They don't think that they're a good sports gambler.
No.
If you do, you're a fucking idiot and you were going to lose your money on something else.
Kicks,
Here
I
you
went to,
here's the ultimate. All right, go ahead, Clemente.
real quick. I went to the UFC on Saturday and it was wild how many people were gambling there. I think out of everyone that was at attendance, it was like 70% of people were there gambling. Everyone was like, the people behind us had money on someone. They had silver parlays and all that stuff. I was shocked. The entire world is going to keep like the gambling addressable market is just so big and everyone's going to end up doing it.
And once again, if you're doing it for entertainment, like Dave Portnoy's lost millions of dollars gambling. He's also worth probably $100 million. You know what I mean? He's, you can have fun. You can look at that stuff as entertainment. But you're never going to catch me being like, yeah, dude, I'm putting $10,000 on the Bills to win the Super Bowl because like I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I saw this.
I'd rather lose money thinking I'm good at trading short-term technicals on perps. That tickles my itch a little bit more.
This came across my feed. It's a little old, but it came across my feed yesterday. CoffeeZilla just ripping gambling.
It used to be you'd lose your money on slots in Vegas, but today, not only can you do that, you can also bet on your favorite sports team on the opening coin toss. On this individual pitch or on all three in a parlay. You can do it from your phone, your tablet, your Apple Watch. You don't just have to gamble on sports. You can gamble on esports, on video game items, on slots with those items. You can do it in Roblox or on regular stocks, on meme stocks. Gamble with calls, gamble on earning calls, gamble on calls with earning calls. You can gamble on political events, world events. You can bet if Zelensky's going to wear a suit before July, if Jerome Powell is going to say inflation 50 or 60 times in September. And you don't just have to gamble on that. You can gamble on crypto coins, Trump coin, Dogecoin, Fartcoin. You can gamble on the champion of Fartcoin coin, and you can gamble on any of the posts the champion of Fartcoin has ever made on whether they will become popular or not.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, so essentially,
This makes sense. Robots and AI are going to take all of our jobs. What are we going to do with our UBI checks? We're going to fucking gamble. That's going to be the only fucking thing to do. Predicting the future. That's our job. Once AI and robotics replace all of the boring work, our job's going to be able to say, hey, is this guy going to get knocked out in the third round? That's our job. That's our role in society now. And people just need to accept that.
Is that our edge against the robots? Is the ability to look at past patterns and predict future events better than the machines can?
Yeah, they're probably risk adverse. You know, robots are pussies, dude. Straight up.
Ellie.jpeg in the comments saying CoffeeZilla just made a living hating on speculation. Absolutely right. And it's no surprise that he made this video, but I think it opens your eyes to like the level of gambling acceleration we've seen over the years. Like it's wild. And like it's going like younger and younger too. Like Roblox loot boxes and all that stuff is crazy.
Dude, I was wondering
everything.
In 2016, I put $5,000 into Robinhood, and it was like, do you know how to trade options? And I was like, yeah, checkbox. And then I could, I blew the $5,000. You know what I mean? It's always been that way, dude. It's like, but if you're dumb and you think that you can make money gambling, then you're an idiot. So you either got to do it for entertainment or you got to have an edge, you know? Also, BL8 said, can you have an edge on Polymarket being at the event live? You sort of can. You got a couple minute delay. You could clear out some order books, but there's probably someone else there doing it.
Yeah, you could do some interesting things at a live event. If you can get like real low latency, like you're building like custom apps or just like buy now, like clear order book on this side or whatever. Because I think manually, it's going to take some time. But yeah, you're definitely going to have like a small edge over the broadcast for sure.
CoffeeZilla, by the way, looks like he's like 5'4" in that intro. He looks like an Oompa Loompa. He's like, imagine if you could gamble on everything. You could gamble on what I'm wearing. You could gamble on
all so bad.
You can gamble on how long it's going to take before I have sex again. Right now, we're leading.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. Come on,
look how short he looks.
Shit, dude. We ain't getting laid, bro. Look at him, dude. Look at all this money that he's made from making videos about gambling. Why don't you go join the church and become a priest, buddy, if you're so holy?
Who highlighted that? Was that easy?
No, that wasn't me. Someone's going, who's the Mexican looking guy on the bottom left?
Oh, that's Enrique Garibaldo's Vegas Venezuela.
Oh my God. We are having a great time today.
Really need Bitcoin to fucking figure itself out and go to 97K.
I just bought more. Ray, by the way, that tip you gave me is so fire on how to buy crypto with no fees or with little to no fees.
Project X?
Thank you. Oh, no, on Jupiter. But deposit on Robinhood, send to Solana, buy on Jupiter.
Oh, I deposit USDC on Coinbase. Send
Wait,
that.
what tip?
Dude, we were talking about this on Friday on the show. But I was like, I want to buy the dip, but I'm tired of paying 1% fees on Coinbase. And he's like, dude, just go deposit on Robinhood, send to your wallet. Boom.
Also, you can deposit to Polymarket.
I think that was me telling you that, not Ray. But I'll
Yeah,
I'll let Ray take credit for it.
You can also deposit to Polymarket and buy options on crypto there.
Get out of here.
You can also deposit to Rollbit or Stake and do 100x leverage instantly, and there's no fees. But there's also like really aggressive liquidations. And if you want to get even crazier, you can deposit to Aster and do their new Machi mode, which rewards you for liquidations. So it's strategic liquidations.
You know what?
Joe McCann's all over that.
You know what we're going to do right now?
What are we going to do right now, dude?
We're talking about gambling.
We're not talking about gambling.
I'm gonna go over to the leaderboards. I'm gonna just do a giveaway with our top 10 on the board.
I love it.
I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna live giveaway $100 right now on YEET. Top 10 on the leaderboard. Just because we're talking about gambling, go to bodogas.com/YEET to sign up now. You're gonna add all these names in. We've got. Can you read these names off to me, Clemente?
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Enhance.
Van Buren, Bodago Knight, Dorado Soldado, Odat Soul, Not Tig Bo, and then you got to go down.
You got to scroll, Ray. God.
Ghetto, Nixon, Risk.
I love Risk. Good guy.
S Bain 7, and Rellington 1.
All right, let's just do a quick spin here. $100. YEET.com.
We love
bodogas.com/YEET.
to win.
$100, Ray. Let's make it 500.
All right, let's make it 500.
$1,000.
Van Buren just got a cook in the house.
Van Buren, #1 volume for the month, just won $500 on YEET.
You know what, Ray? Do one more spin. The next person to win, we're gonna fly Clemente to your home state, and you're gonna go to a high school basketball game together, and we're gonna find gambling odds on it.
I love that.
Oh no, we'll do another spin at the end of the show for another. We'll do $200 on the next one. I'm gonna add in the top 25.
We're going to spin it one more time, Ray. If you win, I'll fly out to your home. I will do your gardening for you. I'll mow your lawn. I'll pull your weeds. I'll clean your house. All for free. All you have to do is give me a few beers.
Well, you guys are...
And gamble roughly $1 million in notional volume on YEET.
Yes. And also make sure that you bring Modelo since he's a loyal Mexicano.
Yep.
Also, while you guys are doing gambling, I'm executing a highly sophisticated strategy where I am shorting Google on Hyperliquid to earn 161% APR and then hedging out via longing in on E-Trade.
I like that.
What?
What do you mean?
Did
Ray?
you not hear me?
So, quick question. We have, on that note, what Kix is doing, that's called a delta neutral strategy, correct?
No, it's called a Chilean sleepover.
Yes, it's called a delta neutral strategy.
So that's why everyone that got wiped on 1010 was doing stuff like that, right? They were longing on one thing, shorting on another platform, and kind of earning points, and that's why it was such a terrible, terrible time for a lot of people.
Well, I think most people got destroyed just being like degenerate.
At the
some market makers maybe got whacked on delta neutral with like ADL and stuff like that. But
at the UFC event, we heard some pretty insane stories of like really high net worth people that got absolutely wiped.
yeah. Well, how do you think they got high net worth?
How?
Doing the shit that got them wiped.
Yeah, you
Leverage
look at like
you don't make $40 million in crypto in like 6 years without being an absolute fucking degenerate.
Yeah.
And then why wasn't 40 enough?
Because you need 100. You got to add that extra 0. Get into an extra digit.
Woo! I'm about to get liquidated. Google, big gap up. Big gap up in market opening. 291.56. Oh, fuck. I need to hedge harder.
So wait, what's your trade against Google? I saw that Warren Buffett bought it.
Yeah, Warren Buffett bought it. That's actually really cool. Also, Google came out their latest AI model release, like insane levels of improvements. So people really hype around that. And no, I'm not actually doing it. I was just kind of making a joke. But anyways, if you short Google on Hyperliquid, you earn 151% APR. So you could technically then just long the equivalent amount on an exchange like, E-Trade or Robinhood and make the funding fee for free.
So you're trading the HIP on Hyperliquid? Oh, there's a lot more of these open now. Damn.
Yeah. I'm not actually doing it, but yeah, they got Palantir, Amazon, Tesla, SpaceX, Google, NVIDIA, and the XYZ 100.
Microsoft.
I don't see
Negative
Microsoft.
funding on Microsoft. Pretty intense negative funding here.
Yeah, part of the
What does that mean?
Negative funding just means if you're short, you're getting paid. Oh no, negative funding means you get paid to go long.
Yeah.
But this only has $51,000 of open interest. I would not fuck with that.
It looks like it just opened.
Yeah, that could make sense. The risky thing with these things is that you could just get
Liquidated.
they don't track 1-to-1. So if you're short on this and some fucker just buys a shit ton and liquidates you, the price could have not moved on the stock market, and then you're shit out of luck. But if you want to see something cool, go to the Google one. If you want to look at an interesting strategy.
Let's go over to Google on Hyperliquid.
And get out of the 5-minute.
1 hour
Daily.
daily. I mean, okay.
This is not even the right one.
It's the Google on Hyperliquid.
Oh yeah, no, it is the right one. Sorry. Can you look at NVIDIA?
NVIDIA.
Yeah.
Daily.
Yeah, you see that wick?
Yeah, someone got crushed all the way
Yeah,
down
so-
to 167 on NVIDIA.
Yeah. So like what you could put stink bids and just like think that there's going to be order book fuckery, right?
Wait, I love that.
Yeah.
Do like 1x leverage stink bids on all of these,
Yeah.
hoping to catch liquidations on the long side.
Yeah, just buy shit.
That's gonna be
like
very
that.
profitable, I think, in the short
Yeah.
term. While
Yeah.
these don't have a lot of open interest. I love that play.
Yeah.
That might be the best alpha we've given you in a month. I think Kicks just hit it.
Yeah.
All right, Clemente, what are we gonna do?
We're going to win. When are we going to do it? Now.
What to do with NVIDIA stock?
Clemente, how many days out of a week are you having sex?
That's a crazy question. It depends.
He's like stepping back. I think he has like a coconut drink. His like legs are up on the desk. He's like,
I
I'm
remember
not
back
doing-
before I got married 4 or 5 times a week, dude. It's great.
All right, next, Ray and Easy, your turn.
well, Clemente, you know what they say? If
Once a
you put
year.
an M&M in a jar every time you have sex until you get married, you'll never empty that jar if you take one out every time you have sex after you're married. You'll never
That's
empty the
crazy.
jar.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow. Well, that bummed me out. All
No,
right,
but marriage is
next,
great, dude.
That marriage is awesome. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah.
All right, earnings report today for NVIDIA. What do we what's the game plan here?
Earnings report today for NVIDIA. I think everything goes great.
Is the bottom in for Bitcoin here? Drop below 89 and we were that was it?
I think it just depends on your belief. And I think it depends on what the fuck happens. I definitely think the bottom's in over the next 60 days.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking like we're going to see some sort of maybe bounce off this 88, retest the 106, and then whatever happens here dictates kind of what we're doing. Are we going to new highs, or are we done with the cycle?
I do not think we're done with the cycle. Dude, I
That's
just
kind of been the
can't.
consensus. Kix has been talking about this for a bit. We think we're close to bottoming out for a relief bounce to 106.
Yeah.
Easy. What are your thoughts on Bitcoin macro?
Bottom's end.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Bottoms in for how long is the question?
Forever.
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 Bottoms in
No,
forever.
I just don't see how the bottom is. I mean, this cycle's been so weird. I was actually thinking about it this morning. We had the Bitcoin ETF basically cause Bitcoin to do almost a 2x in January, right? Or for the following 2 months after that. Then we get another pullback, kind of hang out for all summer. Then Trump gets elected and Bitcoin skyrockets. And then we have another cool down period. And then we have the digital asset treasury companies that were a complete scam, pump these random ass coins. And then now that it's kind of imploding, we're cooked. But this is just the other consolidation period, right? Like, I don't see why it's hard for me to imagine another 3 years of Trump. As much as I hate his involvement in crypto and how much money his family's making from it, it's hard to imagine 3 more years and he's not going to do everything he can to pump the crypto prices or pump the markets in general. Yeah, proof of Eli. Eli saying tariffs. We had the tariffs cause a huge nuke.
I think that there's been a lot of top signals this cycle that we just haven't like maybe even noticed. Like I could see a scenario where we have topped. Like we saw Trump launch a meme coin, we saw Melania launch a meme coin, Argentina launch a meme coin, Trump's son launch a DeFi application, Tom Lee making an Ethereum digital asset treasury, all the digital asset treasuries buying in. We saw a privacy coin do 1 million X. Like we've seen a lot of like toppy signals. So people who are saying like we haven't like seen this like euphoria, it's been a bad cycle. Like I think a lot of us have been just looking at the wrong things potentially, and then maybe the top has like been in, and we have seen enough top signals at this point. It's like that's like the counter.
I have a problem with I think the top is in for a lot of coins that have VC unlocks, that have no product market fit, that there's no reason to own the coin really, and they don't have any apps or users. The top is in for a lot of those coins. And I think that's, if anything, I feel like the industry is going through like a maturing a bit, where collectively we started to realize that a lot of these altcoins where you're like buying the network gas token or whatever you want to call it, it's not a viable strategy. And a lot of those are going to have like sick partnerships and sick integrations. But that does not mean like just because a huge company or a huge, an L1 is being launched on whatever, or like any of these partnerships, that does not mean price go up, right? Because like the whatever partnership is using the chain, they don't have to buy the token.
Well, this is what I think. Usually Bitcoin, if it does go into a bear market, it bottoms at the previous all-time high, which is around 70 grand, which is like not that far down from here. I'd love to buy some more Bitcoin at 70 grand.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised for us to have a bear market like that going into 2026. And we bottom at 70. I also wouldn't be surprised if we have a much lighter bear market, if this 4-year structure, which already this cycle has looked way different than previous cycles, I wouldn't be surprised if we just have like a 3-4 month bear. Bitcoin maybe gets into the low 80s, high 70s, and that's the bottom. Who knows? I just don't think that the bottom this cycle is going to be as destructive as the bottom last cycle. That's what I would say. And especially if you look at a lot of alts and stuff like that, they've already bottomed so fucking hard. It's not like 2022 at all. In terms of like how much pullback we've seen in alts since 1010. And I also think some alts have the capability to decouple from just normal Bitcoin activity, especially when we think about all like the financial markets moving on chain. I think there's plenty of things that can like that decouple, like that do not have to be correlated 1-to-1 to Bitcoin's price action. You know what I mean? Does like a token or a product that does stock tokenization have anything to do with Bitcoin's price action? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think the thing, right? Yeah, I think there is like a decoupling that is coming, because like we're integrating more and more with traditional finance and like traditional finance rails. Everything isn't like dependent on Bitcoin as much as it was before. Like as this tech gets like ingrained in the financial system, I see scenarios where you can kind of diverge from that Bitcoin price action, where Bitcoin is looked at just as like a store of value asset, and maybe some of these others start becoming more like maybe other crypto becomes more correlated to like NASDAQ and Bitcoin becomes more correlated to gold over time. And maybe they can kind of like separate a bit. I could see that happening. We have proof of Eli also talking that like in terms of like capital inflow, like crypto is no longer the sexy unknown tech market, and that VC money is now going into AI, and that's where speculation is going.
Not only that, Ray, but I think a lot of builders in crypto have moved to AI. Like I think crypto has lost a lot of people. And, you know, I was also thinking about the NFT side of things. I like, it's so hard for me to imagine a world where we see more NFT collections being launched and like the IP being built from that is basically like cooked. It's so hard for me to imagine like someone launching a new NFT collection. I mean, dude, you look at like Azuki or Azuki just seems absolutely exhausted with everything that they're doing. They're below their mint price, are they not?
I think here's the take on NFTs are in their trough of disillusionment. There will be more NFT action to come ahead.
I think there will be more NFT action, but it's like
the idea that they're going to be these IP things, I think is insane, at least in the short term. But I think there'll be lots of cool things that happen. Anyways, I bid you guys adieu. I shall see you.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
Bitcoin's pumping. See, I'm not fucking scared.
Let's go. Let's go.
All my fucking alts are going to cook over the next week. So yeah.
Are these free?
I guess. Well, they did a free mint, I guess, for their blind boxes. I'm assuming if you bought a blind box a certain amount, you would get the mint price, or you'd get a free mint.
Interesting. So, can you buy the blind boxes now? No idea. I'll take a look over on OpenSea for these.
Why? I mean, this is going to be an interesting. Easy. Did you get a 1 of 1? Your mic's off.
He didn't put it on chain.
That's so
Damn.
cooked.
I would have nuked that thing so fast. Oh my god!
Remember when you
would have seen me sprint for the exit on that sucker.
Remember when you you got the what was it? The bold Leonidas PFP.
Yeah. That nuke that.
That was a tough one. That was
Nope, it was great. Made what, 0.5 Bitcoin? 0.25 quarter Bitcoin?
That's ridiculous, dude. FWOG is at 9.5 mil. Should we buy the neon coin?
No.
Dude, I was looking.
Is he hooking up with Iggy Azalea?
No. Why?
I had no idea who this dude was. I went down a rabbit hole of like who is this guy?
Look at the volume on this. $2,000 in volume the last 24 hours. So this thing is going to the pre-sale tokens are going to unlock soon. I think literally tomorrow. This thing is going to nuke.
Where can you short this?
That
Giga's up 33% today.
What is Giga?
Giga.
Well, it's diamond-handed communities. It's one of the most diamond-handed communities. Well, what's his name? Murad's going to be on Thread Guy's stream today.
Interesting. I can't wait to hear what he says there. Do you think Thread Guy's going to lay into him?
I don't not that aggressively. I don't think. I mean, SPX is still 500 mil. That's not bad. Pump. I forgot to sell all my pump at the top. That's cool. What? Okay, let's all say the most. What are you guys most interested in buying here? It sounds like easy for you. It's Aster.
Look at that chart.
I mean, this chart looks good. What do you call it? A cup and handle?
Yeah, it looks like a ooh-wee, stinky. Yeah,
now it looks like a hyperliquid, early hyperliquid chart.
Early hyperliquid chart. Really? I mean, I can't do it on here. I'm gonna have to switch to hyperliquid. So you would buy this? Do you guys all have ASTER exposure?
I don't.
Oh, you don't, Ray. Just easy. I have some exposure. I bought it at $2. Thank you very much. So easy. This is you. I mean, dude, Hyperliquid was literally up only. Look at this.
Up
It
only,
was-
and then it pulled back for a while.
Not really.
You're looking at the daily. I mean, go back to the daily of Aster. It pulls back pretty substantially.
From
the way down
35
to 13.
Where does it go to
Zoom
13?
out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Zoom out.
Uh-huh.
There you go, buddy.
There you go.
Uh-huh. Okay, ready? This is Hyperliquid. This is Aster. Whoa!
That should certainly be looking just like it.
Whoa! Yo,
That should be looking just like it.
it looks the same.
Yeah.
Yo, you
So when
guys,
you asked
should
what does
have
that
thought of
chart
that
look
meme.
like, that's why I said Hyperliquid.
you guys are geniuses.
Pattern recognition, Clemente. That's what humans do.
What do you call me, a dumbass? Yo, pattern recognition, dumbass. Yo, retard. It's pattern recognition, you dumb idiot. Ever go to elementary school, dumbass? What's PENGU? I mean, PENGU is tough. PENGU is, let's look at this. Look at this pattern recognition, Ray. What does this chart remind you of?
Every airdrop ever.
Is this an all-time low? No, it got lower than this. Yeah, it got lower. It just wasn't on Hyperliquid at that time. I mean, this thing is still, it got as low as 250 mil. No, there's no way it's the market cap. Let me look at the price. I think there's been team unlocks. No. I mean, this thing's still at $1 billion FTV. I mean, I wouldn't buy this.
Nope.
I'd rather buy
There's going to be a two token ecosystem soon with Abstract. Like, why would you buy this one?
Well, I would rather buy this.
I would
than
treat it as like a
Abstract.
yield token, like right now. Any kind of like Pendle yield token. That's like essentially what PENGU is. You're earning points on Abstract for holding this. And the value of it's going to decrease over time until it goes to 0, essentially.
What's this, Ray? I got a treasure chest?
Yeah.
should we
OpenSea,
reveal
treasure
it?
chests are live. I saw Easy post about it this morning. I had to check mine. I didn't do much trading this.
What is a breaker's bounty?
Well, what'd you get here?
A breaker's bounty tier 1?
All right, so you got it. Yeah, that's just like the lowest level treasure.
What the fuck? God damn it, man. Yo, god damn it.
I mean, if you did volume, you got better ones. I did pretty well on the first one. I got the minimum for this one. So wave 3 coming up. You got a little bit of extra XP towards wave 3 for participating in the first 2 as well. So you're going to start with a little bit of a head start on the final season for OpenSea. I promised earlier that we are going to be doing the top 25 for a YEET $200 giveaway here.
All right, let's rip it.
Clemente, give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1. Whoever this lands on gets $200. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it was almost TIG. Ghetto.
$200. Ghetto and $500 to Van Buren from earlier. Congratulations. We're going to send that over to you courtesy of our friends over at YEET. Bodogos.com/YEET to sign up. You can participate in all of these giveaways. We do some if you're at the top of the leaderboard. We do some for everyone involved. And we also do some kind of based on tier ranking. So we mix it up. But what you're going to want to do is go to bodogos.com/YEET, play a bit there. And then you'll be eligible for these cash giveaways. Congrats again to the winners. We love our friends over at YEET Sportsbook going live as well. We're going to have some more stuff coming around the Sportsbook. A lot of fun there. Let's see what else we talked about. We actually talked about Polygon briefly. We saw your video, Clemente, on your date. How'd that date go?
You know, it went really, really well.
Oh, man.
I'm so confused.
Last thing I want to highlight today, Art Blocks came out with the final artist for AB 500. So this is the 500 project collection that will end kind of like this chapter of art blocks. And the final 3 projects are the same as the first 3, or in terms of artists. Jeff Davis, who did the construction token, Daniel Calderon also did one of the day 1 collections, and Snowfro. So those are the final 3 artists. These are going to be interesting. They're free mints for the art blocks community. You need to create your profile on artblocks.io and claim achievements. There's going to be a snapshot coming soon. So I don't know how this mint's going to work. Is it like a lottery? Is it like a large supply collection? I don't know, but the alpha is to go to artblocks.io and create your profile, claim badges. If you hold some different NFTs, you'll also like get these like little badges. So I'll open up mine here, for example, to kind of like show you what it should look like when you are all set. But this is pretty much no risk alpha, essentially. Like you just go in here and you make your profile. And then if you had like achievements, you'll have these badges here: day 1 minter, friends of art blocks, stuff like this. So if you're holding art blocks, if you've minted in the past, if you're holding different collections, you will earn these rewards. And I think they're going to go towards like either a lottery or eligibility just for signing up for these new collections, which could have some value. Free mint. So free all around, low barrier to entry. These are the plays we're looking for in a bear market. Low to no cost, easy to do, just enough friction to keep out most people. So check that out. Follow Artblocks. Go to artblocks.io to check that out. That's the last thing on my list for today. Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap, Clemente? Easy?
I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. It's been a wonderful Wednesday. We do this podcast Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You can catch us on Apple, Spotify, if you anywhere you get your podcast, really. You can also watch us on YouTube. Watch us on Zora.